Knock lately, Darla?
I finished the exams. Jamie barely got a D-. I swear, the guy thinks telekinesis is an adapter for his VCR. Mercy, you pulled another all-nighter.
I got very involved in my research.
Maybe you'd go home more often if you had somebody to go home to. Or somebody to go home with. You know what I mean, Professor? I could elaborate the hell out of this over dinner.
I'm late. My briefcase, my notes, slides.
My place? 8 o'clock? Or at your convenience?
Traumatic death, horrible injustice, lingering emotional confusion. These are the hallmarks of a traumatized spirit. A spirit hindered from finding its final destination due to unfinished business. In this case, the spirit was a bride-to-be who committed suicide the night before her wedding. Dr. Carl Farnsworth of the American Psychic Institute, a trance medium, is a pioneer in the exploration of innocent ghosts. He was completely convinced that this woman's spirit was making trouble in order to prove her innocence. We can see Dr. Farnsworth gradually accepting the spirit into his own body. Our seances revealed that this woman was innocent. She'd actually been brutally raped and murdered, and her death made to look like a suicide. Once the spirit was able to relive this murder in front of witnesses, she slept peacefully and the troubles at the house ceased. Lights. Where was it?
David, I've got some really intense mail for you. Da 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 da.
I reviewed. Due to lack of evidence, unable to secure funding. My grant.
Hell Terminato. I'm sorry.
Good afternoon, Dean Andrews. I'd like to know what I have to do to get some funding around here.
Please sit down.
I've taught at this university for 10 years. I have great rapport with my students. I've submitted paper after paper, thesis after thesis.
Yes, David, you have. Paper number 1, Moving Toward Afterlife, a case history of Joanna Shaw. Paper number 2, Joanna Shaw, Ill-Fated Reality, Psychic Possibilities. Paper number 3, Dream Communication with Joanna Shaw, an in-depth study. Paper number 4, Joanna Shaw, a retrospective. Well, you get the idea. You've given us 5 well-researched, wonderfully written papers, David. But 5 papers on your dead wife? Joanna died 3 years ago. It's time to put her to rest.
Come in.
I don't believe a word of what you said in class.
What do you mean?
Well, that ghosts can be innocent. I don't even believe in ghosts, but I know they're evil.
We haven't met. I'm David Shaw.
I'm Iris Norwood. I'm afraid I need your help.
First, you need a cup of coffee.
It's this homestead house. I run it as a bed and breakfast. First there were noises. Somebody breathing, weird creaks.
Go on.
Now almost every night, I hear clunky footsteps in the hall outside my room.
Has anyone else witnessed these things? One of your guests? Well, it looks like a haunted house, all right.
You think this is a joke?
No, I think it's a very convenient ghost. You open a new bed and breakfast, but you need a gimmick, something that'll make your place stand out from the others. Why not a ghost? But how do you prove you've got one? You hire some jerk to get rid of it. Then you can update your brochure.
Well, I don't know why you're so cynical, Mr. Shaw. It's got nothing to do with me or my problem. Whatever is happening at my place is real. It's strange, and it's scary, but it's real. Well, if you think it's easy to come here and ask someone like you for help, it's not. It took all the courage I've got. Here. Take it.
All right. I need to hear the truth.
I'll try.
Do you know the history of the house, past occupants and such?
Not really.
All right. Have the disturbances been increasing in frequency and intensity?
Yes. Well, is that bad?
How do you feel when these disturbances are actually happening?
Well, I feel... threatened.
Do you know who the ghost is? Watch it. Let me get some napkins.
No. I can do it myself.
Outside. Now beauty and protection are yours from the Security Shutter Company. Their exclusive new Clearview Lexan shutters let the great outdoors come through. Automatic roll style or bifold doors, they're the strongest shutters in the world. They're shatterproof and burglar-proof, and all with a 5-year warranty. So to protect and beautify your home, call the Security Shutter Company.
Anybody here? Hi. Do you know where I can... Hi. Hi. I'm looking for a bed and breakfast place.
Ain't it a little late for breakfast?
No, I'm talking about an inn.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Welcome to Homer's Spa. I'm Homer. We got rooms out back and an indoor bathroom, too.
Well, that's very nice, but I'm looking for a specific inn, Homestead House.
Listen, you don't want to stay at that woman's place. She ain't really hospitable.
I'm not looking for hospitality.
Good, because she's about as accommodating as a whore on Judgment Day.
Thanks for your help. Hello? 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 Anybody here? Hello?
What the hell are you doing here? my house.
Sorry we got off to such a bad start.
I'm sorry. You made the trip for nothing.
Me too. It's a bitch of a drive. Guess I'll have to stay here tonight.
I'm really not ready for guests, so I'm afraid you're just gonna have to go.
Look, I don't know if you've been hearing the restless dead or bad plumbing, but I'm tired and I'm hungry and I'll never make it back tonight.
Okay. You can take the room by the stairs.
Thanks.
One night.
One night at a time, Miss Norwood.
Hi, Darla and Deirdre are out to lunch, as usual. But if you're cute and available, leave us a hot message and let's get this thing up to speed.
Hi, it's me, Darla. I want you to call the Hall of Records at Crawford County. Ask for all the past owners of a place called Homestead House. You know, how long they lived there, why they left, etc. You can send it to me overnight, care of Homer's Spa, Crawford.
You're talking about my guests. That's my responsibility. Okay? If I need your help, I'd come and get it. So get out of here.
You're gonna be responsible for not seeing old Zach again. You don't play your cards right, Missy.
Just leave, okay? And take your beer.
Smells good.
I had an extra steak.
Does this mean you've called a truce?
Damn!
Sounds like the water pump. I'll check it out.
If you really want to help, you can get me some wood. I can't ever get this place warm enough. Wood piles up the pathways.
Okay. The steak is delicious.
Well, I'm glad you think so. Not everybody likes deer meat. I bought it from one of the locals.
Everybody's pretty self-sufficient around here.
You want to play a game?
Okay.
It's called quarters. You bounce the coin on the table, And then you try to get it into the glass. If you miss,
You drank it. I think you're an expert at this. So let's even up the odds. If you make a bullseye, you don't have to drink a beer, but you have to answer a question.
a personal question, right? Well, it's not fair.
It's very fair. I get drunk, and you get honest. You first.
Oh, Dan.
I'll make the first one easy. How did you afford this place?
Savings from my real estate job in the city.
No cosigner?
No free questions. Your turn.
It's harder than it looks. It's a lot harder than it looks.
Good shot. Okay, here goes. How come you're not married?
Oh, well, I was married, that is. But, she's gone. In an accident. Well, it wasn't an accident. I've been telling myself that for a long time. She killed herself. Sleeping pills. See, we had a stillborn child. She couldn't get over it, and I didn't know how to help her.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm a lot more comfortable when I'm the one asking the questions. But right now, I think I'll just crash.
you doing?
Making a floor plan and taking measurements.
One night, David, you promised.
It's a full board disturbance. It's palpable. You can measure it. You can film it.
Well, I don't want to film it. I don't want to talk
It
to it.
won't go away unless we intervene. What the hell is that? Come on. All's quiet since the axe throwing. The weapon seemed directed at Iris, but I can't leave out the possibility of her creating the energy herself.
I'm afraid to ask what you're thinking.
I was wondering what drew you to such a solitary place. It's the kind of place people go to when they're running away from something.
I'm not supposed to be here alone. I'm supposed to have guests.
For a day or two, then they leave. Maybe that's why you like it. No one gets to know each other too well.
I loved it here before the trouble started. The woods, the hills. It was friendly even without people. Every lunch was a picnic. When I moved here for the first time in my life, I felt
Safe. You were going to say safe, weren't you?
that's right. Safe. It's begun.
We're taping.
What's that?
I think it's a man. Don't move.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think I'm in his chair.
What was that?
He's going up.
I suppose you like doing this.
It's very hard to get funding. Lack of evidence.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
are you doing?
You might be trying to make contact. Is someone with us? Amazing. Iris, come and look at this. We didn't get all of him, but he might be back later.
He won't be. You see? It's over.
Who was he?
I don't know.
You don't know or you don't remember? Which is it?
If I ever knew, I don't remember now.
If you blocked it out, we can unlock it. Iris!
I have to go out.
No, you don't. You have to come with me. There's something more important. When I count to 3, you'll be hypnotized. When we're finished, I'll clap, and you'll wake up refreshed. You won't be frightened, and you won't remember what we've discussed. Do you understand? 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes. I want to go back to the night the spirit first appeared. Is that okay?
Okay.
That night, how did he make you aware of his presence? What did he do?
He called my name.
He knew you?
Yes.
Did you recognize him?
Yes.
You knew him. Iris, who was it?
I can't say.
You can't say, or you won't say.
I won't.
Why won't you? Why won't you?
It's too much. It's too much pain.
Open your eyes and look at the pain. Describe what you see. Trust me.
No. 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 Get away from me.
I'm bringing you back.
No.
Wake up.
What do you want?
Wake up.
Get away.
Snap out of it, Iris.
Stay away from me.
Snap out of
Get away.
It's me. It's only David. I'm expecting an overnight express package.
Just hold on to your BVDs, pal. Well, Professor David Shaw. Got some ID? Just kidding. Nah, we're small town folks here. We trust everybody. But if you don't mind my saying so, I think you're barking up the wrong dogwood, pal. Those old deeds and papers you got there, they ain't gonna help you none. The original owners were two spinster sisters, innocent old dags. They built the place, they lived in it, they died in it. Uneventful, you might say. No. The real trouble started with the arrival of Miss Iris Norwood.
What trouble?
She ain't been here a year, and already some guy has lost his head over that woman, and I ain't talking romance, pal.
What?
Last year, some guy crashes his car into that big tree down by Miller's Bridge. The same car that Zach saw come screeching out of Iris Norwood's driveway, not 10 minutes previous.
Who was it?
Nobody knows. No IDs, no license plates, and no head.
Really?
Yeah. People figured it got cut clean off in the crash and plopped right in the river. I just can't see him out there driving around without it, though, can you?
You blame Iris for this?
Well, yeah, we think she was involved, but, of course, she denied ever knowing the headless fella.
Yeah, well, maybe she didn't know him. Maybe he just stopped for directions.
Yeah. Kind of like you, huh?
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, don't you need something? How about a little garlic to tie around your neck?
Actually, I do need something. A plumber's snake. Fix a water pump.
Water pump?
Yeah, at Iris Norwood's house. I didn't think so. Thanks anyway.
Whoops.
You must remember him. He was seen driving away from your house.
Maybe he came up my drive to turn around.
No more guessing. I want to bring in a trance medium.
No. I don't want anybody else involved in this.
I have to bring in somebody who can contact the spirit.
No one else must know.
Must know what?
No one must know.
No one must know what? Crawford County Adoption Agency. Baby Norwood. Relinquishment.
No one must.
How is she?
We pumped out 24 diazepam. She'll have a monstrous headache in the morning, but she'll be fine.
Thank God.
She's tough as nails.
Doctor, Thorpe, you treated Iris before, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I remember your name from a prescription bottle.
And last year after the rape.
The what?
I thought you were a relative.
Oh, no, not actually. I'm from the adoption agency. At the time of the birth, she refused to give us the name of the father.
That's understandable.
Yes, but we were hoping she'd change her mind after she put the ordeal behind her.
Well, you won't wheedle his name out of me because I don't know who the bastard is.
Darla, I want you to call the Crawford County Adoption Center. Do whatever you have to do to get information on an infant put up for adoption by Iris Norwood. The birth date, the adopting parents, the name of the father. Oh, and, Darla, one other thing. I want you to go away for a while.
I'm not leaving until I find out who raped me.
I'm gonna get her for this. I'm gonna get her real bad.
Son, don't talk that way.
Yeah, why shouldn't I? That peckerhead's moving into my territory.
Now, forget him. He'll be moving on soon enough.
Yeah, next to be telling me you ain't screwing her neither.
Son, if I was behind the wheel of your Peterbilt, I'd quit all that crazy speculating, and I'd work my way back into her life. Fix that water pump she's been belly aching about.
Yeah?
Hell, show a girl that you're a good sport to sometimes get you a season pass.
Yeah. You know what, Pop? It's the best idea you ever give me.
Get her over here for dinner. I'll give you a better one. Gotta fix that thing now?
Yep. Takes me all night long. Just gotta get me some supplies.
David? Who is it?
Your ride. It was too late. He was already on his way.
Hi, David. You must be Iris. I'm Carl. Carl Farnsworth.
So glad you could make it.
It's a hell of a drive, but worth the trip, I hope.
Well, I'm afraid not. You see, I'm not going.
I beg your pardon?
Don't try to convince her. She insists on staying here.
I really don't understand.
What he means is, since it's so late, why doesn't he stay overnight?
You don't want to spend the night here?
Yes, he does.
Yes, I do.
It's late.
It's nearly dark.
Okay. He can stay tonight.
I'll show you to your room.
He looks very familiar.
It's been a long time, my friend.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that mix-up downstairs. I tried to get her to go to a safe place. She won't leave.
Oh, I don't blame her. If I had a paranormal in my house, I wouldn't want to leave either. When do we begin?
After she's asleep. I don't want to upset her.
Oh, I see. And how long have you been captivated with this particular woman?
Say, Iris, you remember that nasty drip you had? Go put on your faucet, darling. You see, Iris, what happens when a real man takes control of a dang situation. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi. Mr. Farnsworth, I wouldn't sit there.
Aha!
I'll get it. Darla?
Well, has the fun begun? And you must be Iris. I'm Darla. I'm Professor Shaw's personal assistant. The wild woman behind the man, so to speak.
David?
Iris.
Dr. Farnsworth. I'm a major fan, honest. I've followed all of your hauntings.
How utterly charming.
David, explain this.
I'm dying to work with you.
I was just about to conjure up a preview of tonight's subject. Domineering. Ruthless. Evil. It's going to be a hell of a night.
What's going on? Why is she here?
Don't you need a fourth for a seance?
A seance?
Yeah, you know, the round table number where the guy speaks backward through his nose. David's been promising to take me to one for years.
Get out of my house. All of you.
You don't have to participate. We were going to wait till you were asleep.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Ah, the geek at the adoption center kept putting me on hold, so I just went over there and picked this up myself. I would have mailed it, but you said ASAP.
My God! Why won't you people leave things alone? This is private and confidential.
Yeah.
How did you get this?
I said it was you.
Oh, Darla.
You said do anything I had to.
This is just a job to you, isn't it?
Enough of this nonsense. It's time to begin. Give me that. We'll find out whatever we need to know by talking directly to our source. Ready? No matter what you see or hear, no matter how weird or horrific it is, you're not to move. You must not break concentration. If, for some reason, I am unable to make the spiritual entity leave me, you must give me this. 10 cc of Thorazine. I call to us the spirit haunting Iris Norwood. We are warm, living entities, open to receive you. Please come forth. Again, I call the spirit haunting Iris Norwood, giving ourselves to all that is true, all that is good.
Well, he's not good and he's not true.
Silence, please. Spirit, are you with us? He's here. David, take over.
I call the spirit haunting Iris Norwood.
Touch me and you have it.
Stop it. Stop!
See what that says.
I don't read devil talk.
Hold it up to the mirror.
No!
Spirit, what is your name? Tell us your name. Kurt what? Take down exactly what he says.
Kurt, is that with a C or K?
Spirit, what is your last name?
Norwood.
Spirit, are you Iris Norwood's husband?
No, he's not my husband. He's nothing to me.
That's disgusting.
You're nothing to me. Nothing! Where is it?
You know where it is. You killed it.
Killed what?
Where is it, you bastard?
Iris, go!
David, look out!
Off my daughter.
I'm not your daughter!
Yes, you are. Forever and ever.
Let go of me! Let go!
No!
hope I get extra credit for this.
I feel terrible about this.
No nonsense. I never take these things personally. It's an occupational hazard. Quite an evening, eh, David?
Yes. Thank God it's over.
No, it's not over, not by a long shot. This presence was the most malevolent force I've ever encountered. I could actually feel my veins trying to burst with rage. Now we've unlocked its cycle. No one must stay in that house.
But I can't leave yet. I can't.
Iris.
No, David, this demented thing will stop at nothing. It will destroy everything it contacts.
What should I do?
Just make sure that she leaves here tonight.
What if I can't?
You just pray that you find Kurt Norwood's head before his spirit does.
Come on, baby. Come to old Zach.
What is it? This is to inform you that I won't be needing your placement services. My expectant son, Brian, died shortly after birth 2 nights ago. Oh, Iris, I'm so sorry. Was there an accident?
No.
Brian died of natural causes.
No. No, I'm afraid I...
You couldn't have hurt your own baby.
You don't know what people can do. You don't know what it's like being a little girl and every night your own father comes in pawing you.
He did that to you?
It started right after my mom died. If I resisted, did this with a set of car keys. I was 11. And he used a steak knife this time. He caught me sneaking out on a date. I was 15. When I was old enough, I ran away. For a long time I was safe until I moved here. He came after me. He was old. He wanted me to take him in to be a real family this time. He said he changed. But I remember too much. I told him to go to hell and he...
He raped you?
Yeah. And he left. I prayed he was gone for good, but he showed up again. He must have been watching me, waiting. And tonight, when I heard his awful voice, I suddenly remembered what happened that horrible night.
Tell me what you remember.
He wanted the baby. We struggled. It was horrible. I fought him, but he overpowered me, and then I threw myself on top of the baby to protect it. Then I blacked out. When I came to, the baby was gone. My father had taken it. Somehow I found the strength to go after him. Where is he? Where did you put him?
I buried it.
Why?
Because you smothered it.
No!
You killed it, so I didn't have to. Ha, 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 ha.
I was going to take him to the sheriff's station. But my car skidded out of control near Miller's Bridge, and I bailed out. I found my way home, and I slept for days. When I woke, I didn't remember anything that had happened, except that my baby was dead.
There's no proof you hurt your baby. He only said you did.
I can't leave until I know where Brian is buried.
Your father will show us.
Iris, you got some explaining to do.
alive, David! You buried him alive, you bastard!
Can't interrupt the cycle.
He's getting away!
Iris, look at this.
Oh, my God.
I've come for Brian.
No! Never! No, we can't leave without Brian's remains.
I summon the innocent spirit of Brian Norwood. By all that is good, by all that is true. We'll bury it in consecrated ground. Sleep well, my friend.
Did you hear that?
Oh, that's the wind. Go to sleep.
No. No, I have to be sure.
Oh.
It's all been resolved. Everyone is at peace. There's nothing to worry about.
It's just a dream. It's a bad dream.
Look under the bed.
See? It was a dream. It's all over. Trust me.